whatever. Fuck it, just go live on YouTube. Whatever, man. Live on YouTube. Tube. Live. On. YouTube. Well, what's this other post? Why do we got so many tweets? Complex World Gen editor. What the hell is that? There's no way these are the... Okay, there's no way there's that many NPCs. Look at that fucking scroll bar. Is there actually that many NPCs? Machinima. Okay, they're cooking. They had an insane amount of people working on this game. I guess technically, even though they're not using they're not using the new cross-platform engine that they were trying to make, they still get all they can still use all the content that they made throughout the past 3 years or whatever. So I guess they still have all of that on hand. Yeah, I know they're still using the old engine, but it seems like they can still make use of all the shit that they made, right? Or did they not purchase that in their thing with Riot? Hot take, Bethesda should pay the modders because they basically remastered their games. Hot take, Bethesda fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Bethesda games. In all seriousness. Some of them are variations though. That's true. Could just be variations, but still cool. Snowpiercer level of warmth take. That's not very warm actually. They suck. They rejected my job application. They're scared I'd fix their code base. You can't fix what's infinitely broken. They have everything? That's cool, man. Seems like Hytale is back. Hytale is back. It's fucking back. We're so back. That's cool, man. I was excited for this game. As some of you guys know, I was like reading their blog posts and shit, and then everything just like died. It's surprising because I looked back at their posts. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since they've like posted progress. Okay, what other kind of structures can we do for the cabins? I guess we could do a little something like this. Let's delete this real quick. We're obviously going to have to come up with all of the goods for this. Realistically, the train might even be wider than this. Because I want to have like air ducts in the walls and shit. So this might even, this thing might even be wider. Which honestly, I don't think is that bad. We make the train almost feel like overwhelmingly big. Like still claustrophobic, but like there's scale to it, right? I think that is probably a good way of going about it. You're a berry. Give the train some girth. Some girth. Make it a nice girthy train, yeah. So honestly, this might not be big enough necessarily, but it's okay. Where should I set the origin for these? If we were to spawn these, I guess we'd center it. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure out all of the details as time goes on. Yeah, I was thinking about that, placing the origin at the connection point, because then we can just do everything via sockets, or if everything's consistent in terms of sizing, if we keep it all consistent like this, then we can do some stuff there. So the AI absolutely decided to attack another AI ally in Anno 117 with me and my ships in the middle, like chilling. Yes. I wish I was into games like that. I wish I was. I've tried to play like Civ and whatnot, but I can't get into it. Using sockets. We could try fucking around with that. Anyways, the biggest thing right now is we just need to make a bunch of random train sizes and shit. That's the biggest thing, because then we can test out a seed system and make sure it works with late joiners and whatnot. That's the biggest thing out of all of this. Obviously, it would be good that we start working on the art at some point. You know, that's probably pretty important. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Watch this. Just like that. You plan on getting the other carts to follow the front one? Tried to do this yesterday and it didn't go well. The secret is we don't actually move the train. The secret is we don't actually move the train at all. Is everybody doing a train game now? I don't know, guys. What you guys, are you stealing my ideas? That's why I can't fucking Stealing it and making it worse, and that's what makes it better. I'm on Blender right now creating some cabins. What the hell? You guys are thieves. Say I wanted to move the train? I don't know. Brother, I've tried to do moving trains in Ronin, and I realized, fuck that. I just got the weird itch to make a train game too. Must be something in the air. Let's make it so there's one train where it's just one side. That could be kind of sick. That has a catwalk. It looks a little asymmetrical. That's okay. Nintendo has used trains in Pokemon. Be careful. Yeah, they would patent trains, wouldn't they? Sons of bitches. Good, Faye. The whole legal stuff makes me just not like Nintendo at all. I don't like them. They're just so, they're like an invasive species. Like, oh, you're working on something cool? Oh, hey, let's just patent things maliciously and patent troll you. And then steal your money or make you lose money because of legal costs. The US is taking away the summoning patent they gave them. Yes! Big W. Guys, if you ever see that none of my games will ever be released on Switch, you know why. You know exactly why. They shouldn't be granting that in the first place. It's fucking crazy, man. It's stupid. It's just so silly. I don't think these are, by the way, enough for our characters. And remember, our character design, he's going to be pretty wide. He's going to be a wide little guy. He's going to be a wide little guy. So, Tarkov is out? Yes. You mean the mostly negative Tarkov? Yes. Yes. What did they do? Brother, I don't think it's very surprising. It's Tarkov. They haven't fixed any of their issues. They caused more issues by releasing on Steam and then using their launcher that apparently just didn't work. In my opinion, I don't think they released the game at all. I think they forced the shit to come out. It was pretty obvious, like as you saw them trying to force people to buy new shit because they fucked up releasing an EOD edition that made it so you can literally gain access to all DLCs. That's when they fucked up, because then at that point they they didn't think people would actually buy that shit. So many people bought it. And then when they wanted to release something new to make more money, well, guess what? They try to fucking swindle everybody, and then they're like, what the fuck? What's the point of buying the really expensive edition? What was the point of that, motherfucker? They made a huge mistake releasing that shit because they basically shot themselves in the foot considering how long-term the development of that project was. Can't I just download the launcher on Steam and log in? Nope. You gotta get the launcher on their thing. You can't. I heard from someone, which I don't know if I believe, they're like, you literally can't play the game anymore. You need to buy it again on Steam. I don't think that's true. I think that's misinformation. I bet that motherfucker just didn't do that shit right, but I wouldn't doubt it, seeing how fucking stupid the Tarkov team has been with treating things. But I think that's definitely not true. I think that's misinformation from that guy. The point was they needed money. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Also, they support the Russian military, which, you know, with everything going on right now, I don't know if that's something I would want to associate myself with at all. Guild Wars 1 is getting updated? What the hell, man? They're bringing that shit from the grave? I saw the Reforged thing. Is that like literally just a whole ass like remastered Guild Wars? Do I still remember when I was buying Guild Wars 2? Oh my, I still remember the experience. I was going with my father. My father was buying it for me for my birthday. The fucking guy at the GameStop was a huge ass fucking Guild Wars nerd. And so I got there, I picked up my disc, and then he started talking to my dad. He's like, you know, Guild Wars 1 is better. I shit you not. For like 45 minutes, I was stun-locked in a fucking GameStop because my father just kept talking to this guy who was like, yeah, Guild Wars 1 is so much better. It's got blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. I just wanted to play Guild Wars 2. I just wanted to get in. I just wanted to log in. And this fucker was holding me hostage. I couldn't do anything. Dude. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My dad would have been, yeah, cool. My son wants this game. Have a good day. My dad's not like that. He's very open to, you know, talking to people, which, you know, is fine. Except for that moment. I wanted to play Guild Wars 2. You see that Metro Exodus threatened Misery with a lawsuit and they just rescinded it? I'm pretty sure it was Stalker, but yeah, it seems like Misery's back on Steam. This is also a shit show. Seeing the messages that the developer posted and whatnot. Also, yet another shit show. I think there's just something about Russian games. It's just, you could say I'm being a bit, you know, what's the term? Not racist, but what's the term there? I don't know. Anyways, there's something about like those games. Xenophobic. Yeah, that's the term. There's just something about those regions for some reason that are attracting a lot of, I don't know. That, to be fair, there's drama all over the place. You got Nintendo / Japan. You got Russia / Ukraine with all the things going on there. You got America that's doing all their shit. It's like there's things everywhere, but what's this? Is this a different published 4 hours ago? Russia just added Stalker Dev GSC to its no list of undesirable organizations. Sobs that Stalker 2 promoted Ukrainian narratives and aggressive Russophobic content. Yeah, all right, man. Oh well. Is it mean for me to say, not my problem? Thank God it's not my problem. I'm withdrawing from the Game Awards? I'm withdrawing from the Game Awards. It's an honor and a dream for Megabox to be nominated for TGA, but unfortunately, I don't think it qualifies for the category debut indie game. I've made games in the past under different studio names, so Megabox is not my debut game. I've played games in the past under different studio names. Ah, Danny, huh? Danny Dev, huh? What's with the mic audio? Am I loud, Chad? I did see that, Janko. Yes, yeah, I did. The crypto fucking yeah. Why are people mad that indie studios get backed by billion-dollar publishers? Sonny, you're indie until you become successful, and then you're not indie anymore. Okay, that's the fucking. All right, listen, man. That's how it goes around here. Okay, you're indie until you make money, and then you're not indie anymore. Is going in and out for a second? Oh, weird. Weird. I think Megabonk should stay in the TGA, but all these people coming up with conspiracy theories about the Danny thing. I vote for Suit for Hire. Put me in there. Put me in there. My random fucking game that nobody knows about. Yes. Put me in. It's funny, has the guy that made Megabonk said he's not Danny? I don't think he's actually like stated if he is or isn't Danny. You should create a DLC, Krim. Soup for Hire? Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to, yeah. How's the game going? Also yesterday, I sliced my finger on a mandolin last night while prepping food, and now I have a large bandage on my finger. What the fuck is a mandolin? Isn't that an instrument? Is it an instrument? It's going okay, I think. I don't know. We haven't done much today, as in any day. Mandolin is a fruit/vegetable slider, sir? Nah, I think you guys are fucking bullshitting. I think that's an instrument. I've always thought of mandolin as an instrument. It sounds like an instrument. It's a type of guitar? Yes, that's what it is. It's both. Let me guess. French, huh? Let me guess. French. Google it, coward. Mandolin. Instrument. Yeah, see? Right here. Mandolin. Yeah. See? See? What'd you do? Slice your finger on one of these bad boys? Hmm? Why were you cutting fruits and vegetables on a guitar? Hmm? Why would you do that? What's the one game you have wishlisted? He's only got one game wishlisted. One game in the cart. We'll never know. Half-Life 3. With an E? Put an E? What do you mean E? E? People think it's Half-Life 3. People are just gonna fucking make up anything. Look up mandolin slicer. I did. It came up with a guitar. Literally came up with a guitar. Why does your train have different sized carriages? Because we can. It might actually be Half-Life 3 though. They did massive engine upgrades, hired tons of people, announced the Steam Cube. It's time, Krim. Do you think they would release... Do you think they would do a thing? Oh my god. What was the thing called that had like all the different Valve games together? Wasn't it the Orange Cube? What was it called? Orange Cube? The Orange Box. Ah, Orange Box. What if, hear me out. What if, hear me out. What if they release every purchase of a Steam Cube for the first month comes with Half-Life 3? What if Gaben has been planning this entire time? There's so many games waiting for the number 3. We got Team Fortress 3, Portal 3, we got Half-Life 3. What if the announcement isn't just Half-Life 3? What if it's an entire ass Orange Box 2? What if this entire time they've been cooking Dota 3? Half-Life 3. Counter-Strike 3. Fuck it, let's go Counter-Strike 3. Left 4 Dead 3. They always keep stopping at 2. Why not go to 3? They already said they're not making any more VR games, yet they're out here fucking releasing a whole ass new headset? That's stupid. Gabe Newell 2, but then they need Gabe Newell 3 for the Orange Box 2, but then they need an Orange Box 3. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think of all Half-Life 3 prophecies, this one is actually possible. I know it is because I'm fucking smart. And who knows, I might have insider knowledge, but I just can't tell you. I've got an inside man or woman. It's called the Steam Machine. How about you machine my ball? Yes. Lost Soul Side got its first huge update today. How's that going? Crimson is an insider man. Mods? I don't know how smart you are. You don't know what a mandolin slicer is. Listen, you don't need to be smart to have the inside knowledge. Haven't you seen some of these motherfuckers that like leak things and then you see how smart they are by looking at their tweets? Listen, you don't need to be smart. Trust me. Have you seen the shit these motherfuckers say? Okay, let's release these trains. I think this is enough to randomize with. Okay. I know your webcam is tilted and you breathe bad air, but a train with an uneven carriage is not it. How about you shut up? This is a video game. I can do what I want. Where are the windows? We don't have any right now. Should add a few extra side carriages and treat this as a regular building. It is kind of like a building, if you think about it. Just a very long building. It's not a building, it's a train. Don't tell me what it is and not. Listen, Our perception of things are all human-made concepts. Okay? You can say a car is a moving building because you can sit in it. You could say a building is a stationary vehicle. Okay? They haven't put the tires on it yet. My ass is a moving cushion. That's true. What about RVs? That is a moving train. A train on wheels that can go anywhere it wants to. As long as it can wheel around. What about skateboards? I don't know. That's a piece of wood with like 4 wheels. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so we got the engine cabin dash engine. And then cabin dash 1. Because I can't be fucking bothered coming up with names for these. Okay, cabin 1, 2, 3, 4, and cabin engine. So is a thin, long house a stationary train? I don't know. It's probably like a Japanese apartment. What about a person in a wheelchair? Well, they're just it's a chair with wheels. What do you want me to tell you? It's a chair with wheels. It's a chair with wheels. I don't know. You slap wheels on a fucking chair and they call it a wheelchair. If my mother had wheels, she'd be a bike. Is that how it went? I don't remember how it went. She'd be a bike. If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. Anyways, here's my train. Are you riding your grandma? Hey, don't think about it that way. You went and thought about it that way. I didn't. Okay, don't get it twisted. You went and thought about it that way. What about a desk with wheels? That's a desk with wheels. That's a tough one. I don't know how to say about that. I don't know. That's a monstrosity. Is what that fucking is? Because why would you need to move your desk? Just put it in one spot. You already got wheels on your chair. Why do you need wheels on your desk? God. What about vacuum cleaners? Those have wheels? That's a... You're getting a little too deep right now, okay? I don't know what to tell you. My chair has wheels. Is it a train? It could be a train. You could perceive it as such. Looking at a desk with wheels right now? Well, how about you throw it out the window? I don't know. It's disgusting. So, would an office chair equals a wheelchair? Yes. Because it's wheels on a chair. When you're a schizo, everything can be a train. I'm not schizo! I'm in the wrong place. How do we set everything to... Is it shift? Nope, that's not it. Is it control? Click? No. I crash Blender? Okay, back in we go, back in we go, back in we go. Okay. Dude, clicking shift on the button. There you go. It's alt shift, alt. I'm gonna puke. So is butterfly a fly made of butter? Yeah. Yes. So flying... I've never seen a butterfly in my life. They're not real. So I think what they look like is a stick of butter with like wings on it. I'm gonna go redress my bandages and take a nap. Hey, you take care of that that guitar, okay? Make sure you cleaned it up from all the blood and stuff. You never seen a butterfly? You must be trolling. I live in the city. Butterflies don't exist here. Everything's dead. It's a slicer for cutting food? You're crazy. I guess you could see it that way. If you have thin enough strings, yeah, you could slice things on it, I guess. Yeah, sure. Silly. Okay, let's see if the export actually properly works, because last time I tried to do an export, it randomly went to some fucking folder in who knows where. I think it went to the root drive, so thank you. Okay. Okay. What's the button? Shift to open the file, Alt to browse containing directory. That is my C drive. That's my C drive. That is not... Okay, there we go. Hope you add a vomit warning to your PA system. Puke alert. Puke alert. I just saw Half-Life 3 Pog. You did not. Mods, neuralize that guy. Someone neuralize that guy. Guys, have you ever thought that maybe you did see aliens, but you wouldn't know because you got neuralized? You would know. The 3-Eye Atlas comet is communicating with Grim again. I'm receiving a message. Grim, look at the pic I posted. Where? This is a pigeon? It's a I don't know what that is. That's weird. It's a bird or something. It's got wings and shit. It's also kind of like an insect because it's got like things to contact people. Like internet antennas. Internet antennas. Can we add this, please? Rage bait. It's not rage bait, man. I literally cannot add it to any of my channels because for some reason it just won't show up. Oh, the website broke. Oh, that's good. Is it because I clicked on it? Why? What did I do? I literally can't. It won't load. What happened? I literally just clicked on it right now. It just crashed. Oh, come on. Cock. Anyways. Oh, great. This bullshit again. I think everything's combined anyways, so whatever. Cab 3, 1, 2, 4. Engine. Engine 1, 2, 3, 4. Engine. Engine 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone linked your bank account, Krim? POV, you're an indie game dev? How do they have minus 99,000? I've literally never seen that before. How did they, what? I think they must have edited it, but I've never seen those numbers in my life. Did they modify the Steam stat page? Hold on, let me see. By the way, somehow the game has 24 players right now? Damn. 24 people playing Super for Hire right now? That's sick. Here, I'll add Rage Bait. I'll add Rage Bait. Maybe this once. Criminally knows positive 99K with an extra 0 on top. No. Extra 0 at the beginning. 0, 99K. I don't think the emote's working. Either that or all of my Twitch is broken. Anywho, we need to get started on the randomized train. We'll put the train over Yar. Over Yar is where the train will go. This guy had that money. I'd be getting some extra money right now from animating his games. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. Wait. No, I gotta make this right. Or else I'm gonna go crazy. There we go. Nice. Feels much better. Okay, so we need to randomize the train from cabin to cabin. Your stream is distracting me from my work. Can I get a timeout? Brother, just time out yourself. What do you want from me? I'm not your dad, okay? I'm not your dad. You could do it. Just mute me or put me on the side or something. Get some work done. You'll be fine. I'm not your dad. I'm not paying child support. Okay, so randomizing the train. We first off need... Let me open up the thing again. Gameplay framework. Gameplay framework. Game mode is only on... Only on the server. Hold on, I gotta watch this video. Man, what if, wait, hold on. Is the game state received before the level is loaded in? I'm gonna assume yes. I don't know. We'll find out. Shroud is salty that art creators didn't get nominated for Game of the Year. I think what I find more baffling is not that. I find what he said in thinking the reasoning as to why it wasn't nominated is because he's thinking it didn't get nominated because the world isn't ready for AI to be in games or whatever he fucking said in his clip when I randomly joined his stream that one instance. He also said Nintendo paid off Jeff. Okay, that I could believe in. But yeah, they're saying it didn't get nominated because of the AI and the world isn't ready for AI. Yeah, I have no comment. I think it is best that I speak of. I do not comment. I may get in trouble, I guess. That's what being terminally online streamer does to you. I don't know. I think my perception of streamers over the past few months or past few years has like, it's like really gone downhill. Like I know, I've always known that they've been like super out of touch, but like, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting really bad. It's getting real bad. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm not a popular streamer. I'm just a guy. I'm just some stupid guy trying to make games. You know? Do I make the train an actor? I guess I'd have to make it an actor anyways. Well, would I make it an actor with instances, or do I make it actor of separate actors? Yeah, wait. Yeah, well, fuck it. BP underscore train dash engine. Train dash main engine. So this would be like the primary thing that controls all the spawning, I'm assuming. Hey, Sorkin. Testing out UE56. I'm working on a friend slop game, learning multiplayer and a bunch of. I'm the game dev Germa. Brother, Germa is on a whole different level. I could never be game dev Germa. But I appreciate the compliment. The crusty exterior they've been using is finally crumbling and their true selves are being shown to the masses, and it's hilariously disgusting. I'm the game dev Asmongold. Mods. Mods. This time for real. Mods. Get this guy out of here. Get to... Hey, Malice. Hope things are going well to start a new project in 5.7. What a time to be a game dev. I hope 5.7 is treating you well. Those are carriages, by the way, not cabins. Well, in our world, we call them cabins. In our world, we shall call them cabins.
Shit my pants, I did.
Mr. Mister, thank you for giving a sub. Thank you. I tried out that Epic AI thing, and man, is it not good. Well, yeah, you combine a shitty fucking documentation and then try to wedge an AI into it. Well, guess what happens? It's not like it's going to magically just know the solutions to everything. And then on top of that, apparently, it also reads answers from the Epic forums, which is filled with a bunch of egotistical people who think who know everything, but in reality, they're just really stupid. Like me. That's why I don't write anything on the forums anymore. Because I'm not that smart. And I don't have the answers to many things. Static mesh. What? View adjusted static mesh gizmo? The hell is this? View adjusted static mesh gizmo? Well, I don't Do the UE form even help for those struggling with something? Sometimes. They can sometimes give you an answer that might temporarily help, but are not very good answers. That's a huge problem with it. Wait, ain't no fucking way. I searched up train and it came with it. Is it because the file path is in the train folder? That's fucking sick. That has to be new. I don't remember searching train as actually getting the context of where the file is associated. Or maybe I'm going crazy, which is, you know, so I'm sorry, highly probable as well. That's highly probable. Okay, so this is going to be static. It does not need to be a movable object. It really does not need to be. It don't need to be. Does not need to be replicated. Nope. Yeah, I would not, like, the UE forum is like the last stand. You know what I mean? Is the last stand kind of thing. Okay, so we got cabin main engine. Oh my god, this is kind of big actually. Maybe I made it a little too big. The collision's probably not going to work, so I think for now I'm just going to do a really hacky collision. Collision. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Please tell me I can set. It's literally just a drop down. No, come on. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Use complex collision simple. There we go. Okay, we'll just start with that for now. Is my cabin unwrapped? No, but this is like super basic. Just the idea here is we want to get just an overall size dimension idea, which I think they're gonna have to be wider. Funny enough. Additionally, we're gonna be randomizing the train. So we are gonna be testing the seed. The seed. And I'm not talking about sperm, I'm talking about the seed. The seed. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna randomize a value on the game state. Or maybe, do I randomize on the game mode? Nah, we don't need PCG. We really don't need PCG. What are we hearing? It's raining outside. I'm surprised you guys hear that. It's raining. It's acid rain. I'm in Toronto. Anytime it rains, it's acid. Welcome back, Phoenix. Thought it was the wind? No, no, it's raining. Acid rain. I love the smell of Toronto rain in the morning. Yeah, and then like a whiff of fucking sewage runs by. Ugh. Oh. Oh. All right, do I put this on begin play? Do I put the random seed on begin play? It's almost like the game... The train needs to receive the seed from the game state to know what kind of train to randomize. Very sensitive microphone? I don't know what happened. My filters are right here. I literally have a noise gate. It stopped surprisingly. You know, sometimes rain, just like hard rain, and just comes out of nowhere. And then sun, and then like, you know what I mean? Catch what I'm putting down? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's just do begin play. How many times does game state run? Game state run. Does begin play run from... I think I forgot to hook the game state in. Ah, of course. Of course. I forgot to put it in. Forgot to hook it up. Okay, let's see. Game state run should only call from the server. Uh-oh. It calls on the clients as well. Do you have network emulation active? Yes, I have it on average. Okay, so game start run. We want to do, I guess, a has authority check. If has authority, let's see. Game start run should only run from the server and not from the clients. Very good. Okay, so on startup, we're going to go ahead and randomize the seed, and we will call this the run seed. And this will be a... we could make it an integer, or we could make it an actual... shit, what was it called? It's not a seed, it's a...
Shit my pants, I did.
What's the randomized object called? Someone knows. Someone knows. I guess we could just make it an int. It's fine. It's no big deal. This will be replicated. Streams. Yes, a stream. I think we could just do an int. So I think we could just do an int and then spit out a stream from it. Do we have drops on this channel? Game dev starts having drops. What are the drops for? Toxic. What are we working on? Game 2B, game 3, friend slop game. How many monitors do I have? I just have 2 at the moment. Server only, you want game mode? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should put the seed on the game mode or just say fuck it and put it on the game state, because either way the players need to read from it. So Fab marketplace coupons. Hey, someone get on it. Anybody at Epic watching the stream? Marketplace coupons given to streamers, and then you can do drops, and then you can gain attention and market Unreal Engine for the people in the science category. You guys don't know this, but there used to be a Epic Games or Unreal Engine stream team. That's how I got my first few Epic Games t-shirts, is because they sent me some t-shirts. There was like a streaming team of people that were like community streamers, and then basically the community manager changed who did the streaming. I think it was Alexander Pascal or Pascal. And then basically nobody streamed Unreal Engine anymore. Everybody in that group. Yeah. Use creator code Crimson10 to support me. Oh, dude, hell yeah. I'm just doing Steam, Toxic, but I might do EOS in the future because it's like if I release on Epic Game Store, it's, you know. How many decimals can Cornus have in UE5? Does this affect draw in any way? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm stupid. I don't know. If everyone needs it, makes sense in the state. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Units. Kilo Pascals. Damn. Pedro Pascal has made his way even into unit values. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay, so in here we're going to set the run seed, and since I'm running it on the server, I believe the players should be able to receive the rep notify as well. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Random integer in range 0 to, I don't know, 1 million. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 million. 1 in a million. Random seed between 1 and a million. That becomes our run seed. So the first thing we want to do is when a remote joins in begin play, we need to read if they have the seed value. Let's see if that works. Unless I might have to do run on server. But the thing is we're already checking if it's authority, so it should be a run on server anyways. Right? Right? Am I getting that right? Right? 867 86. The fuck did that just say? 867336. 867336. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're ah, fuck. Append. Give me your seed. Well, yeah, that's what the client is asking the server is, give me your seed. What's the seed? Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure that the server has the consistent number. It is 158879, and we are getting 158879. Yes! Yes. Now, I have to ask, does the game state run? I need to find that one video. UE5 networking. Okay, Alex Forsyth. Fucking genius motherfucker. Smart ass motherfucker. This guy's smart as fuck. Okay. Does the game state run before the world? Because that's going to dictate if the train receives the right number. Replication of the team may not arrive before the begin play. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Does the map load before the game state runs? And if so, then we need to make sure that the train only generates itself when we have the correct value. So we could maybe put a rep notify on the game state, and when the rep notify receives the value, then we can actually load the train. Ah, yeah. Persistent level, owning game instance, B is world initialized, authority game mode, B actors initialized, game state. So the game mode actually loads before the game state, which makes sense. Wait, no, begin play. Begin play runs after the game state. But obviously, we have to take into account, yeah, replication and networking and how much time it might take to actually load the thing. Okay, well, let's just let's give it a try. What we can do is let's first do this. Get game state. Can we do get game state? Returns the current game state base or null if it can't be retrieved. So I would assume we should be able to cast the game state. And get the seed. And then let's try print string the seed from here. And I'm curious if it gives us the correct value or if it errors out. Is this the same sword wielding game? No, this is a different game. This is game 2. Game 3. Game 2, 3. Game 2 of current cycle. Okay. Begin play is beginning before the game state has loaded. Ah, of course. Put a delay. A delay is not very. A delay is not really good. It's not a really good idea. So how can we maybe send out a call that the game state has been loaded? I guess on the game state we can maybe. Game state can only be loaded in advance. So we got multiple problems at hand here. On top of the fact that we have a system that is keeping track. On top of the fact that we have to randomize a seed and make sure that the things respond accordingly, because there's things that happen in order, right? The world will load first, which means any actors within it might load and then also begin play and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But on top of that, we also have multiplayer, and multiplayer has latency, which means that players or clients might receive this information later. So we almost have to send a call to anything in the world that, hey, we have now fully initialized. And I'm thinking we do that through an event dispatcher. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to just do it. And so instead of reading the run seed from here, we're going to assign initialized here. Now this should now give us the actual number. Let's see if it runs it on the clients though. I'm curious if the clients also give us 0. Okay, so now you see server 760.522. So this is it spawning the number. Then we are print stringing it. Let's see if the client is receiving both of those numbers. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Can't you preload on both clients? Well, the server is randomizing it when the server loads in, right? Clients typically would spawn in after the server. But the thing is because of the latency, there are moments and times where they might receive this information late. That's kind of part of the problem. Because it has to be replicated to them when they join in. And that might take a bit of time. There must be a post join / post login callback. I'm pretty sure there is in the game mode. In the game mode. On post login. Notification that the player is successfully logged in has been given a player controller. I think like we might be able to use that. Let me see if that is none of them are dispatchers. Obviously, though, we could probably create dispatchers from them, but this is working right now. So we can go ahead and delete these print strings really quick. Let's keep this one for the server. So the server is 859.707. Clients are getting 859.707. Okay, perfect. So now, whatever we generate from the server in terms of the train generating and having different cabins or whatever the fuck you want to call them, all of the clients will receive the same type of cabin as well. So then that way we don't have to like replicate the train to them. Instead, the client just receives a static value and then they receive all the information from there. And then we keep consistent from the seed. Is that a good idea? I feel like that's a pretty good idea. At least for can you do it again? I missed it. Yeah, listen here, motherfucker. Are you trying to replicate my train? So then that way we don't need to like replicate the train base and everything. Like it's just unnecessary. We'll replicate things like inventory, like storage items and whatever. What about culling? We'll probably cull the train. Yeah, that'll be like optimization, like, but that'll automatically cull, so there's no issues there. And then obviously the stuff inside will get culled as well, so should be fine. But now that we have a seed, we can now generate the train. The train. So I'm thinking, because we're not using the pivot points, we are going to use sockets. We shall use sockets. So each train piece will have a start and an end. Of course, I had to make it so that I modeled the train on the y-axis. That was a really smart idea. I might change that, like right now. You know what? I might fix that right now, actually. I might fix that right now. Before I, hurt myself. And then that way I can just do get forward vector whenever I need a forward. Export. Okay, export. Is that going to be the name of the game? The train? No, we got a name for the game. It's a damn good name. It's a damn good name. It's a damn good name. Okay. So now let's go back into the engine cabin. Tell that to whoever decided character meshes are facing Y. The name is the reason this game exists. It's true. It's true. Ever since I came up with the name, I was like, we need this. I need to make this. It's true, actually. So this will be end, and then we need start. Okay, start, end, then we got to do this for basically all of the cabins. And then the last one right here. Okay. Wow, that's a gnarly looking UV unwrap. Wowee. Wowee. So the engine is going to spawn cabin instances. The engine is going to keep track of the entire train. It's basically the big daddy of all of it. Yeah. And then on begin play, we'll say this is a static mesh cabin. And then we'll set a static mesh on this. This will be an array, compile. No, not an array. What am I doing? Am I stupid? This will be instance editable, expose on spawn. Is the goal to get to the locomotive? No, no, no. The goal is to survive and not die. Literally the most generic goal in all of existence. It's like every single game in existence. Survive. Feed Jimmy. No. Jimmy has a % chance of spawning in. Jimmy the Mr. Beast. The beast of Jimmy. Jimmy the Beast. So we set the static mesh. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that's going to set the seed on the main engine. Is Thomas the Tank Engine making an appearance? I don't know. I don't know. Don't think so. Don't think so. Not sure. Legally? Don't think so. Legally, don't think we can do that. set the static mesh. Let's just get real basic with it. So we set the thing. Now from here, we're going to do a custom event called generate train. Illegally? Not a good idea either. Oh, actually, maybe... Is this going to be consistent? Make random stream? It should, right? Honestly, I could just set it to an integer. Who cares? Who cares? Whatever. Who cares? You do have the funds now to fight the lawsuit? I wish. That'd be crazy. You kidding me? Hell no. Hell no, I don't. So loop body. How are we going to keep track of this train? I'm trying to think of like the simplest way of doing this right now. We need to spawn an actor from class. We do need to spawn the trains. It's going to be cabin instance. No problem. Okay. For now, let's just do a spawn location. We'll get actor location of ourselves, which is the engine. And then we shall multiply this by a vector. And we'll say 880 is our current number. I don't know. I think that's, no, 880 times 2. And we'll plus that with the actor location and put that in there. And then let's get our rotation and put that in there. And this is our very basic version. We do need the cabin though. So this is where the seed comes in. We're going to take this index plus this. Cabin types is going to be a static mesh array. We got cabin 1, cabin 2, cabin 3, and cabin 4. And then we're going to random array item. And the random stream is going to be, I guess, from this integer, random stream. Now, I hope this is going to give us just whatever the seed is and then gives us the same thing, right? Let's find out. Let's find out if this system is actually going to stay consistent across all. I seem to have fucked up the number. That's okay. This is really basic for now. Why is it on the Y? Oh, I guess it makes sense. It's world location. Yeah. All right. The train's going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. All right. Is it consistent? It's take this plus index plus train seed, make random stream. I don't know, multiply this by like a fucking gajillion? 15? Is the number not random enough? Or is the make random stream not able to recall itself? Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on. Is it consistent? Oh, each clients are getting consistent right now. We got cabin 1 and cabin 2 are different right now. Cabin 3 is also different. Let's see. Okay, but then client 1. Does client 1 see the same thing as server? Mm-hmm. Looks pretty good. What about client 2? It was just luck? It could have been luck. Like each thing was like the same fucking thing. Okay, this one has the side paths. Does client 1 see the side paths? Oh yeah, we're cooking. Oh yeah, we're so cooking, guys. This is the train. This is the guy. This is the guy. Yes. Let's see. Can I do server travel from here? Well, what's this map called? Level _ third person. I wonder if it randomizes the game state again if we server travel. No, I think every time we reload the level, it's keeping the same thing. Wait. Wait, no, is this different? Wait, I think it's different. So every time we travel to this level, it's giving us... Are we getting a different seed? Yes. It is giving us a different seed. Might be good, might be bad. I don't know yet. We might want to keep the number. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, I think we're going to do everything through like instance levels anyways. Like in one big world. So I don't think we need to worry about it, but good to think about anyways. Okay, so we'll have to... That's something we'll need to test in our next playtest. Consistent train structure with seed value. We do print string the seed value still, I think. So that could be one way of testing all of that. Cool. That was the rain. Okay, 5 during cabin, front engine cabin, random seed on the server. Okay, so nice. Now, I input a number, so this isn't correct. We might have different cabins that have different sizes, right? Albeit, it would be a good idea if we just keep all of it consistent. Wait, hold on. We had a cabin inside of the engine. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure that that's all working, you know, dandy. Okay, yep. Still consistent. Yep. Okay, dude, hell yeah. One piece of the puzzle out of the way. Damn, jumping in this is so floaty, but like we're just going to change everything to the GMC plugin anyways, so I'm not going to fine tune any of that stuff right now. Okay, cool. We got the train going. Dude, we're starting to get a fucking video game going. This is sick. Hey, hell yeah. I think the big thing that I'd want to do is maybe the inventory system next, and then we'd want to get started on the mini game stuff for like repairing the train ASAP, because we need to like get that working in multiplayer. Which is going to be interesting. I think that would also, I think the issue tracking, like when you have to repair something or whatever, I think we'd probably want to do that on the game state. Just because that'll be relevant at all times. I think we'd do like a struct. Is GMC better than Mover? I don't know. Well, for one, GMC is like, in theory, release ready. Whereas Mover is, I think, still experimental. I don't think it's in beta yet. Fishing minigame? We're not doing fishing. Although, I guess we could do fishing in this game. Imagine one of the cabins is just like a pond. A pond, and you can fish as long as you got a fishing rod. Oh my god. Yeah, a cabin with an aquarium. Just random chance to allow yourself to start fishing random shit out of a pond. It's the most weirdest thing. It's like a Minecraft pond. That would be so funny. I'm telling you, this game, there's so many weird, goofy things we can do. Feed the fish to Jimmy. Exactly. You got like unlimited food. And you can get random junk like boots. Cleaner for pools. It has a random chance to spawn a monster. A teenager who cleans your pool. He throws you into the pool and then you get eaten by piranhas. Piranha. That's one of the guys that could like lift you up, carry you. My brain is slopping. I like it, and that's why we call the game Train Rot. Such a great name. I love it. Yeah, the replayability, I think, the potential for replayability is just the types of monsters you might be able to encounter. As long as we can come up with an art style that doesn't require us to do like a crazy amount of work for the monsters, I think we're set. You know, I think we can come up with some really fun stuff. And as long as I can make navigation pretty cheap and whatnot on the server and everything. And the thing is, we don't have to have like, a lot of those games like Repo and whatnot, they don't have like a lot of monsters on screen at once. At most, if you're fucking going crazy, there might be like 5 in an area, right? Most of the times they're kind of like roaming around and whatnot. And you generally don't like see them. So we can run that on like a lower tick rate and whatnot, so. How much do I plan on relying on Fab/other assets? I don't know. This is going to be an interesting project in that we kind of want to go for like a specific art style. Are you going to be able to shoot the monsters from the train and upgrade your train? No, it's definitely not going to be like that kind of game, I think. I think we'll have like items that can maybe be used as a utility to like get away from the monsters. Maybe some of them you could like kill. But it's definitely not going to be that style of game. It's more like more Repo Lethal Company than like Void Train, I guess. Definitely not trying to go for Void Train kind of gameplay. Yeah. Prefab items are awesome for prototypes. Yeah, but most of the time I'm probably just gonna, you know, it's gonna be shit like this. Cubes. I'll probably like whip up some really stupid block out gray box shit. You know what I mean? I think with a horror game or horror-esque thriller style, like art is going to be pretty important for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the art is going to be a pretty integral part of everything, but yeah, I'll probably I'll probably focus on like just prototype shit for now, especially considering multiplayer is going to be such a huge piece of all this. So mimic type cabins that are alive and try to eat and kill you. Well, earlier in the stream we had the idea of like some of the items would be like you'd have to break open luggage or open luggage. There could be moments where there's like a luggage mimic, just fucking mouth opens, bunch of teeth and shit. I'm picturing that like one book monster from like Harry Potter. Is the train infinite? I don't think so. I think it'll have like a back. I don't think it'll be infinite. Because the problem is if we make it infinite, then what if there's like a fault that you have to repair at the back of the train? You know what I mean? I think it's going to be... I think it might be like, depending on the difficulty, maybe the train is smaller. But, yeah. Yeah, we don't want a train... We need a train bussy. It can't be infinite. It's gotta... It's got. We need a train Uzi. We need a train, but these are. Anyways, these are shit I shouldn't say and other people should be saying. The Trussy, yeah. A kabusi. Anyways, yeah, you know what I mean. A kabusi. Are there multiple floors on some trains? I thought about that, Alex. I thought about that. Maybe. I could see that being a pretty cool element. And it doesn't necessarily need to be the entire train having 2 floors. I think it could be cool, like some cabins just have 2 floors. The train rot is settling in? Dude. Hell yeah. What's the song name? This name is... Matsutake by Amos Roddy. It's a part of the Citizen Sleeper soundtrack. I just love the idea of one of the train cabins almost becoming a monster by having a nuclear bomb on it. We need because can you just imagine your group of friends? You guys have done like 7 runs already. You know, it's day like 2, weekend 2, getting back into the game, and then suddenly you enter one of the cabins and there's a bomb or a nuclear reactor that if you don't take care of it, it explodes the entire train. A bong? No, not a bong. Hey, listen, man. Put the bong down. Put the crack pipe down. Okay. A bomb. A bomb. A bomb. A bomb. A bomb. I love the bong idea. You motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like a bunch of internet shit is like broken. My OBS doesn't show my emotes and rage bait hasn't even been enabled yet. I feel like a conspiracy theorist is believing Half-Life 3 is coming. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Just ignore it, and then when it comes out, you could be like, holy shit, you know? Like, that makes it even more... Yeah. 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 Anyways, I'm gonna go. My partner made me food, and I gotta go and eat it. So thank you for dropping by. I'm honestly, can you guys understand why I am really a lot more confident in this game versus game 2A? I feel like you guys are understanding why I'm excited to work on this over the sorty slashy game. Which, don't get me wrong, I am excited to get that going, but I'm more excited for this. Enjoy the food. I've been told by sources it is mac and cheese. Yeah. Because it's the lowest common denominator friend slop garbage. What the hell, Sonny? You gotta admit, would you play this? If it were fun. Obviously, we haven't figured out the fun yet, but... Sonny, if he's not an animator for any of the project, yeah, it's just garbage. Fine, garbage. It's just garbage. I'm not an animator on it. It's garbage. Using slop as a genre, shake my head. Put Half-Life 3 in one of the cabins. What would the Half-Life 3 what would it be? What would the fuck, what's the term called? An HEV suit with the logo on it? A head crab filled cabin. All right, all right. Grim is trying to reach the next tax bracket, so this makes sense. No, I just think making a friend slop game is a great introduction to learning multiplayer and networking, and on top of that, hopefully, potentially making a great game. And it seems like a really great game, and it seems like really fun, and I can't wait to watch people play it. Because honestly, I don't even play friend slop games. I watch other people play it. So I'm making a game to watch other people play it. And then I can laugh and have a good time. And hopefully, maybe Germa picks it up and he plays it. Just like when I watched Germa play Lethal Company. What's the new game concept now? It's a porn game. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah. I'll see you guys what day is it? I'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking, chatting, and sticking around. Maybe we'll do a longer stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Bye.